Alright, so like, who am I really? Like, I know that I was supposed to be doing something way bigger than what I'm doing right now. Like, do you ever ask these type of questions to yourself when you're going through like the most, like trials and tribulations? Who am
Wait a minute! Who are you?
I? Yo, what's going on with y'all boys, man? So look, if you don't know who I am, my name is Robins.Flow. You know what I'm saying? Or you can just call me Robin. I'm here to document my process of my clothing brand becoming a household name in the fashion industry. Yeah, I'm talking to major leagues, man. Like, no cap. But hey, man, let's get into it. Alright, so I guess I'll tell you who I am, you know what I'm saying, how I came up, and what is my goals and plans for this YouTube channel then. So I guess let's go ahead and get into it then. So boom, let's start it off by this. So how I came up is, like, I grew up in South Carolina, man. I was a small town kid from South Carolina, man. I didn't really have a whole lot growing up, and I was trying to find a way for me to be able to live a better life than what I was living, you know what I'm saying? Um, Growing up, school was not really my thing. I didn't really like going to school because it just wasn't my thing. I really just wanted to play video games and play outside. Honestly, that was all I really wanted to do, was to go outside, play, and then play video games. That was it for me. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to do nothing else. That was just me. And I know a lot of y'all that's watching this can relate to that. Like, y'all didn't really want to go to school like that. Like, real talk. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I was actually like starting to do good and get better at school because my mom was telling me this right here. So here's this right. This is crazy to me. Like, my mom told me this right here. And then, okay, that was like everything changed after that. All right, so boom. So my mom knew I always liked to play video games and I like to play. So she told me this right here. If I get good grades, then she start giving me video games and all the things I've been wanting to get. Right. So boom. As a young kid, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm getting new games, but I do this and that. Alright, everything changed. I started getting good grades, you know what I'm saying? I started like actually paying attention in school now because like I get a reward after doing it. Cause like before I was not getting a reward, I was not getting up for doing. I was like, man, I don't want to do this, right? So boom, this is like back in like elementary school. Like elementary school, I tell you, like I did not like school, bro. So my mother told me like she gonna give me video games for me going to school and getting good grades, right? So boom, I started getting good grades, but mind you, as I said before, I didn't really have a whole lot growing up. So here's the thing. So I'm getting good grades, you know what I'm saying? I'm paying attention in school and all this and that, right? I started to notice my mother was not giving me video games.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Okay, wait. I was like, wait, what? Wait, hold on, wait. I'm getting good grades. I'm showing my report and everything, but I'm not getting no video games. No. Where's the reward? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the reward? You know what I mean? I was not getting no reward for. I'm like, yo, wait, hold up, wait a minute. What? So like at that moment, I'm like, okay, cool. Dang. So I continued to get good grades because like, you know what I'm saying? It kind of was what it was at that point. You know what I'm saying? So I kept getting good grades, this and that, and I kept noticing every year I was not getting no new things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, what, bro? But I didn't know at the time that we didn't have a whole lot. My parents did not have a whole lot of money growing up, so they had to make what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? So with that in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool. It was already set in my mind that I won't be getting things I want to get unless I get a job or get some money, right? So boom, that's where it kind of got me like okay, cool. Now I want to figure what can I do to make some money. So boom. So throughout school, I'm just going to school. I kind of really accepted the fact that I was not going to be getting things I want. I kind of accepted the fact that. So me accepting that fact and just understanding I wasn't going to be getting things I want. I just been going to school, just, you know what I'm saying? I guess it kind of messed with me just a little bit because like, you know what I'm saying? Seeing other people get what they want and I'm just looking at them like, dang, bro, I wanted that too. You know what I mean? Like, I know y'all feel me growing up, bro. If y'all watching this, I know y'all feel me watching this, like real talk. So boom, growing up in the elementary school, just going there, just dealing with it. But the thing is, I was like a quiet kid. I was a quiet kid. I wasn't really the type of person. I was outspoken, I was this and that. Even me sitting right here in front of a camera talking to y'all, I was not doing this. Like I was really quiet. I was really like, I wasn't really all that confident in myself growing up. So like now I feel way more confident now. Like everything is good now, but like back then I was not just confident. I was not able confidently to talk on this camera. You know what I'm saying? I get in that too. So boom, elementary school, I graduated. Now we get into middle school. So boom, we get into middle school. I went to a whole new middle school that I didn't even want to get to go. I didn't even want to go there. Like, I didn't even want to go there. I really wanted to go to another middle school that I was going to where all my other friends were going at. I went to a whole new doggone middle school, and like, but there was some people that when I went to school, the elementary school was there, but like, all the people I really knew was all at the other middle school. I'm like, dang, bro. Let's go. Look, what's going on with y'all boys? But I actually got already to y'all boys, so listen. And look, my bad, dog. I know you was enjoying this video, heck, that I was playing right here. But I promise you, this right here is gonna be worth your while. So listen, if y'all want to see any new videos I'm putting out, if y'all want to know if y'all want to be the first to know I do any giveaways, if y'all need to get on my email list when I do discounts, giveaways, or if I'm doing like pop-up shops, if y'all want to pull up and see me, like pull up on me, you feel me? If I want to do any of that, man, hey, hit that subscribe button down below so y'all be the first to know when I post a video. And when I post this video, that's when y'all gonna know if I'm doing any giveaways, anything like that, y'all would know. But if y'all get into my email list, then y'all will be to know before I even do any of this. So y'all most definitely hit that subscribe button down below to check out what I'm doing, man. Cause yo, this is gonna be fire. And my bad, dog. I know you wanna get back into the video, man. This is like a 5 video just to look at that, man. But hey, come on, man. Enjoy the video. Peace. Alright, so boom, now we're getting into middle school, right? So look, now in middle school, I'm trying to figure out like what I'm gonna do now, you know what I'm saying? Because as I said, I was not all that confident in myself during that time. I had like a lot of things going on, not to mention fashion was starting to pick up during this time. Middle school and high school, fashion started to pick up because like what you wearing is like almost like, I guess it's like a status symbol, but for me, I grew into the part like I actually like to wear clothes I like to look good in. It wasn't for me. It wasn't really about the status for me. It was more like I want to wear something that I know I will look good in. I can better talk to females. I feel confident in myself, feeling like yo, I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying? Now that's how I am with clothing. Like that's really how I am with clothing. Like if I put on something I know I'm gonna be able to be confident in it, feel good in it, feel like yo, I'm that guy, and feel real confident in it, be able to talk to females. And come on, bro. That was really me in my head. You know what I'm saying? I had to grow into that. You know what I'm saying? Cause like middle school, I was not that guy. I was real shy. I was real unconfident in myself. I didn't really know who I was. Like it was a lot going on during it in middle school. So boom, I'm in middle school. I'm still getting good grades as before. I wasn't getting the things I wanted to get, but it changed when I started seeing people wearing Jordans back in the middle school and high school days. So if y'all don't know, I like sneakers, all right? I like the sneakers. I grew into like the sneakers. I started seeing like foam posits, the Galaxies. I started seeing the Weathermans. I started seeing the eggplant foam posits. I started seeing the Jordans. I started seeing the Air Jordan 1s, the 6s, the 7s, the 8s. I've been seeing a lot of 10s. I haven't seen a lot of the 10s. But I started seeing a lot of them like, yo, I'm like, bro, I want these sneakers. And as I said before, growing up, I didn't have a whole lot of money. Like the clothes I would get would sometimes be hand-me-downs, or it would go to a thrift store. I would have to go to a thrift store and get the clothes I get. But now it's more popular now, but back then it was not that popular. And I still don't want to do that because it reminds me of not having a whole lot when I was growing up. You know what I mean? And I don't want to feel like that. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying ain't no shade people that be thrifting now. I'm just saying it just wasn't a thing for me back then. You know what I'm saying? So growing up, not really having a whole lot and just not really being able to be confident in myself, I stayed more to myself during this time, but I was always observant to what was going on in the fashion and sneaker scene because in middle school, I wanted to look good and talk to females and all this and that, right? So I'm still getting good grades and all this and that, right? And then basketball came around. But the thing is, I played football before. So look, I never did want to play football. Football was a sport my dad wanted me to play, okay? So like, and it's crazy how he wanted me to go to the trials. I made the team. I was doing my least. I'm doing the least. I was doing everything to not make the team. Somehow I made the team somehow. Like I didn't even want to play on it and any of that. You know what's crazy? Bro, we only won 2 games out the whole season. We was like 2-12 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That jump was crazy. Like That jump was crazy to me, like real talk. I only won 2 games out of 12 throughout that whole season. Man, that's crazy. They can have it, like real talk. So boom, then basketball season rolls around. I'm like, okay, now I'm getting hyped. I'm getting real hyped and everything. So look, now basketball season come around. So boom, I'm trying out. I'm drinking all the water. I'm practicing. But the thing is, I wasn't practicing. I wasn't practicing with the team the first year. I wasn't practicing with the team because I didn't know how they actually all work, because growing up, my parents didn't have a whole lot of money, so they weren't able to take me to the AAU team. They wasn't able to take me to these different camps to, you know what I'm saying, to perfect my skills, perfect my craft, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't able to do none of that. So going into middle school, trying to figure out if I can make the team or not, so I'm trying out, you know what I'm saying, for the tryouts, and I did make the team. I'm literally going in thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make the team. I'm tall, you know what I'm saying? I'm skinny. I can be able to shoot. I can do this and that, right? Whole different story. I wasn't able to do anything, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh my God, corny, lame, boo, tomato, I'm throwing tomatoes.
Oh my gosh, that was not good that year. So throughout that time, I'm trying to make the team and everything. So I looked at the cut list the next day. Look at the cut list. I ain't seen I made past first cut. I made past first cut, right? So boom, made past first cut. All right, so now I'm lit. Made past first cut. All right, bet. Going in for the next day, right? So boom, I'm going in for the next day, and it was like a lot of people got cut. I feel like I was probably like, you know what I'm saying? It was like almost like the team left, right? So boom. I'm going ahead, I'm doing my thing, I'm thinking, man, I got this in the bag, made that first cut, man, I'm in there, right? So boom, I'm going in, I'm playing, I'm doing this and that, right? Well, you know what's crazy? I'm thinking everything's good, but it's like, in the back of my mind, it seemed like something just wasn't right. It seemed like the coach wasn't rocking with me or something like that. I don't know what was going on. Something was going on at this time, like, yo, wait, hold up, something ain't right. So I'm still going there trying to do my thing and everything. And then, next day came around. Cut list came out. When I tell you, I feel like I was the only one that got cut from this whole team. Bro, I looked at the cut list, I feel like I was the only one that got cut from the team, bro. I'm like, bro, ain't no way. I know if y'all watching this, I know y'all feel me on that. Like, getting cut from the team, bro, that ain't a good feeling. I'm like, man, ain't no way, man. We gonna go crazy on the next year, right? So boom, next year go around, same thing. I get cut, and I didn't make the first cut. I get cut on the first one. I'm like, bro, hold up. My 8th grade year, my 9th grade year, no, my 7th grade year, my 8th grade year, I get cut. Okay, cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? We got high school. So boom. Alright, we fast forward into high school, right? Mind you, keep in mind, I was still doing good in my grades. I was getting even better, and I was getting good grades and all this and that, right? So boom, still wasn't getting the things I wanted. I was still getting like clothes that was like probably going, that was from like, you know, Ross, things, you know what I'm saying? Like Ross, clothes stores like Ross, sometimes Kmart, sometimes like thrift stores sometimes, especially like thrift stores mostly during the elementary school part. And then like maybe going into Ross, Kmart, clothes, like stores like them where like you can get it for like a cheap, for a bargain, right? So boom, during that time in high school, right, I'm still trying to get into basketball sport. I was still trying to play, right? So boom, freshman year, all right, bet. So I'm like, okay, cool. Freshman year, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, I was still unconfident in myself. I was still quiet, and I didn't know how to really approach and talk to women like that. And it was actually during that time, there was a lot of women that actually liked me, real talk. But I didn't know how to talk to them because I didn't have like no big brother and like no like anyone that like kind of put me on and what's going on and how to. I ain't have anyone. I had to learn for myself on this. So boom. Now that you know that part, let's get into that basketball part, because basketball is very, very important. So basketball, right? So boom. Freshman year in basketball, I tried out. I'm like, okay, cool. I gotta go in. I gotta go crazy. I gotta do my thing, right? So boom, I'm going in. I'm doing what I can. But I ain't even gonna lie. It seemed like it was like the odds were stacked against me, bro. My stamina was not on point. Man, bro, my shots was not hitting. I really did not know why my shots were just not hitting. Shots was not hitting. My stamina was down. I wasn't able to keep up and move like everybody else. So eventually, y'all already know what I'm about to say. Man, I got cut from the team again, bro. Oh my gosh, the first got cut from the team now. And like, I'm like, bro, no. Like, I'm like, no, how, why? Why can't I get things? I'm like, bro, ain't no way, bro. Like, I know y'all feel me on this, bro. Getting cut from the team is not good, bro. So boom, fast we gonna keep going. So look, I'm still going there. I'm still trying to do my thing. I ain't gonna lie, there was one bad female I liked it back in high school, bro. I ain't gonna say her name, but she was light skinned, slim, thick, volleyball body. She got a fatty, like baby girl looked good, long hair, all that. Man, bro, that was my crush. I ain't even gonna lie, but like she never liked me, bro, or playing it off, or just selling me a dream, bro. She was not messing with me, bro. But yeah, that's another part of the story. Like, I'm like, bro, come on, bro. So like next year I'm going in. I'm still getting good grades in school. I'm still doing my thing, but I was still quiet. I was still like, I wasn't confident in myself. I was to myself. I had maybe a few people I would talk to, but I wasn't talking to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And like, I still try to get into basketball again, right? Throughout trying to get this one, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to do what I can do, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do what I can do. I'm gonna play this basketball, see what happens. I go in, it was like the same thing over, but this time I was running through my neighborhood. Before, and on the summertime, I was like doing like track around my neighborhood. I was like drinking a lot of water. I was like I was practicing outside. I was doing all that I can, thinking I was gonna be like Michael Jordan, walking on the team and I'll make it. You know what I'm saying? They go crazy. That's what I was thinking in my head, because in my head I'm thinking like, if I make it into basketball, my life would be even better, because as I told y'all, growing up, I didn't have a whole lot growing up. So like, if I get into basketball and if I start doing good and if I get like a scholarship to play on like a D1 team, bro, and they can make it to the NBA, bro, my life will be good. That's where I was trying to go. You know what I'm saying? During my whole time process, what I've been thinking, like, if I make it in basketball, bro, I'm going to college, get a scholarship. Once I get the scholarship, bro, I'm going into the NBA. When I get to the NBA, I got this big old contract and I got a lot of money coming in. Like, this is really what I'm thinking in my head, like. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get into basketball. I'm trying to do my thing. This is like sophomore year. Sophomore year of me trying to play basketball again. I really didn't want to do school, bro. Like, I really didn't want to do school. I was just doing school so like my parents can stay off me and leave me alone about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just leave me alone about it so I can do my thing, right? Same time, I tried. I didn't make the team. My shot was not hitting. I didn't have my stamina, and that's really what was going on. My handles was not that good. Like, it was a lot going on, and it was like, bro, it was just crazy to me, bro. Real talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, man. Sophomore year, I didn't make the team, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Junior year, I tried out trying to do the same thing. I didn't make the team, and I was still trying to hit up that you know what I'm saying, my crush from my high school. Was not going for it. Selling me dreams, just playing with me. You know what I'm saying? But she was not trying to. So boom, going into senior year, where this is my last year, I gotta do something, I gotta make something great, gotta do, you know what I'm saying, do my thing on this, right? You know what I'm saying? It's my last year of high school, I gotta make something, I gotta make it count, right? So boom, as I say, my style, my fashion was not it. I was also, before we go to senior year, my junior year, I got a job at Bojangles. It was crazy. I probably would get into that next video, telling you about that. But oh my gosh, it was crazy to me, bro. I experienced some things that I never thought I would ever experience. Going through some stuff that was very traumatizing and like, oh my gosh, hurtful. Like, oh my god, disrespectful. Like, it was a lot going on. And when I was working at the job I picked up when I was working when I was a junior and going into senior year. So let's get into senior year. Senior year, I'm in high school. I'm still trying to figure what I'm gonna do. I also was doing culinary at that time. I was doing culinary during my junior and senior year. I was doing culinary. I was cooking and all that because like my parents know how to cook and everything, so they, you know what I'm saying, they probably wouldn't be going out. I went into it. I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't what I really wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to cook. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't it wasn't what I wanted to do for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? As I tell you, I went to get into basketball. You know what I'm saying? Get my scholarship at high school, and then go to the NBA, get that big old contract, $1 million contract. Man, go crazy, man. Better live a good life. That's what I was thinking, right? So boom, senior, trying out for basketball again, and I didn't make it. I'm like, at this point, I'm heated at that point because like everything I'm thinking about in my head would have to go out the window. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't really have no other option but to just go to school, go to college, and had to figure out what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And but hold you, mind you, there's some more context. So boom, back when I was sophomore, I started watching YouTube. When I started watching YouTube, I started watching people making videos on like playing Call of Duty, because I do like playing Call of Duty. I like playing Call of Duty. I was watching them play Call of Duty Black Ops. If y'all know about Call of Duty Black Ops, one of the good. If y'all know, man. Real talk. Playing Call of Duty Black Ops, that was a fire game to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching people play Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops on YouTube, right? They posted videos. I'm like, yo, this is kind of fire and dope that people making videos and playing video games on this and that, right? So boom. Okay, so boom, I'm watching that. Then I started watching sneakers, because a lot of people in high school was wearing like the Jordans, the foam posits. Prestos was popping at one point. And also streetwear culture was popping during this point. The hype beast like season was going crazy during that time. Everything, Supreme was popping. Everybody was lining up for Supreme, Babe, like, oh my gosh, like crazy. And also during this time, the basketball scene where like they would like the NBA players were like dress up before they actually put into their dang, I can't talk. You know how they would dress up before they actually play a game, that walkway. I started watching that. I'm seeing how they dress. I'm like, bro, wait a minute, that's fire. I started watching that. I'm like, yo, wait a minute, maybe I could start a clothing brand. In my head, I mean, that was like in the back of my mind, but it wasn't really like, you know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm like, I'm playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. So boom, I'm watching all of that. And then I started watching people like making content on that and seeing how far they at right now, to how they got to where they at now, as in like how successful they are, as in like for YouTube, when they were doing Call of Duty Black Ops content, to now they're like even bigger than where they at now. Or when they were doing sneaker content, seeing them get invited to like Jordan and Nike like conventions that they put up, and have them invited over there, and they have these different events and all this and that, seeing that and how they vlog all of that. I'm like, bro, wait a minute, maybe I can either be a content creator or a clothing brand owner. In my head, I'm like, okay, cool, maybe I can do that, but I didn't know how to do it. And as I said, growing up, I didn't have a whole lot, so I wasn't able to actually have access to be able to do it, right? So boom, now we getting into like senior year. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing, but at the same time, I'm still heated that I'm not playing basketball anymore, and I'm working a job that I hated. So all that going on. So boom. Let's go. Look, what's going on with y'all boys? Man, I just got already to y'all boys. So listen, and look, my bad, dog. I know you was enjoying this video hack that I was playing right here, but I promise you, this right here is gonna be worth your while. So listen. If y'all want to see any new videos I'm putting out, if y'all want to be the first to know I do any giveaways, if y'all need to get on my email list when I do discounts, giveaways, or if I'm doing like pop-up shops, if y'all want to pull up and see me, like pull up on me, you feel me? If I want to do any of that, man, hey, hit that subscribe button down below so y'all be the first to know when I post a video. And when I post this video, that's when y'all better know if I'm doing any giveaways, anything like that. Y'all would know. But if y'all get into my email list, then y'all will be able to know before I even do any of this. So y'all most definitely hit that subscribe button down below to check out what I'm doing, man. Cause yo, this y'all gonna be fire. And my bad, dog. I know you wanna get back into the video, man. This is like a 5 video just to look at that, man. But hey, come on, man. Enjoy the video. Peace. Alright, so look, now getting into college to where now I have to figure out what I'm doing. At the same time, my parents were trying to make me go to like computer science, something like that, so I can make some money. But like at the same time, I know deep down inside, bro, I didn't want to do no computer science. I didn't want to be sitting in a cubicle on the computer all day. That ain't me, bro. I know it ain't me, bro. Cause you know what I'm saying, that ain't me. So like, I'm trying to figure what I'm gonna do. Then I thought about it. I want to be, I want to go into marketing. I want to get into like marketing management or something like that, where I be doing marketing, right? So like, I was like, cause I saw how people was doing YouTube. I was like, okay, cool. Maybe I want to do that, right? So boom, let's get into marketing. See, figure out how I can like market myself in a way to like, I can be somewhere in the basketball scene or somewhere in the video game scene or being in the fashion scene. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere around there, right? So boom. Okay, so now I'm in like a whole like what is it like what is that thing you call where like two people be arguing? I'm in like a arguing session, not like an argument. It's like they talking about facts, but like it's like an argument at the same time. I forget what you call it. It's something like that. So I'm in between them two talking about, okay, boom. So seeing how like if I can convince them to be like, okay, boom. I'll go in for marketing, and then once I finish marketing, then I can do the computer science and things like that. Whole time I was not trying to do no computer science. I was not trying to do it, like real talk. You know what I'm saying? So boom. So now I'm trying to convince them to like let me go and do marketing. Then I finally got them to be able to like, okay, cool. If I go in for marketing, then after that I do computer science. Whole time I was not doing it, but I finally got in. So now I went to college. I was trying to go to like USC. I was trying to go to South Carolina. I was trying to go to like colleges like them, right? But I didn't know about HBCUs at that time. I wish I did, because I would have went. You know what I'm saying? I for sure would have went. But eventually, throughout the time, I had to wait almost like a month or two, and then I finally went to college. I went to like a community college. It wasn't where a lot of people. It wasn't where like a lot of people was there to like a lot of people like me. You know what I'm saying? Doing things that I'm trying to do. It wasn't a lot of people out there like that. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it was. I had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I went there. I realized college was not for me, bro. I went in for like a year, almost 2 years. Cause I got my associate's degree, but I'm like, nah, I don't want it. I'm good, cause like it just ain't me, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just was not me. It just wasn't me. So boom, I'm doing that, right, and I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do now. And also, during the time the Rom came around. I ain't gonna say what I want to say, but the Ron came around during the time they had the whole country locked down. So college was like now at home. And I'm like, at this point, I was like, nah. I was done after that. They said now we gotta do college at home. I'm done. I was done after that. I couldn't do it anymore. I knew at that time. It was a sign like, yeah, college ain't for me, bro. College is not for me. So boom. Now I'm trying to figure what I'm gonna do. Then I started picking up a camera, because during this time I picked up a camera. And I was like, okay, I like music. Music was something I should like to do. I like to listen to big people, artists. I was like influenced by that, because I was also watching YouTubers that was reviewing video content, like music videos content, right? During that time. So boom, I'm looking at that. I'm like, hey, cool. Maybe I could be a music reviewer. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube, reviewing artist songs on YouTube, right? So I was doing that because I like the scene of like music and things like that. I started to become that. Now look. My videos were terrible. No, I'm saying my video was terrible. Like, real talk, looking back, they are terrible. I don't think I have any like footage of them now, because like I done already delete the video, delete the channel and everything. It no longer exists. And like I thought maybe I could do that. I got some success though. So at that point, that was like the turning point to be like, okay, cool, maybe I can really do something with this. So, but throughout the time, I was going through a whole lot. A lot was happening. Like, I'm talking about, like, a lot of stuff was happening that was really messing with me, like real talk. So boom, I eventually had to close down the YouTube channel, and then I had to figure out what I'm gonna do. During that time, also when the Ron came around, when I finally got over that and everything, I decided to like, and this is where everything else kind of started to become like downhill for me, cause like when I had to let go of my YouTube channel, that's where like I didn't feel like myself anymore at that point. Cause like I feel like all the work I put in and everything, I had to just let it all go. And not only that, I didn't have support when I was doing that YouTube either. So like all the things I was trying to do, I didn't have no support. So I had to really use like the willpower I have, and I had to thank God I was able to push through some of the things I went through. But like I went down a rocky path during that time, and really trying to understand like who I am as a person, and just try to figure out who I am, and like my struggle to find a purpose at this point, because I got hit with the wrong, had to let go of my YouTube channel. I hated the job I was working at, and like it was a lot going on, and I didn't really understand like I didn't really understand who I was or what I was going or what I was actually supposed to be doing on this earth. YouTube, I had like basketball, I had to let go of, like a lot of things I wasn't able to get. So I was in a period where I didn't understand what to do. You know what I'm saying? And then like this is where I'm probably gonna have to end it right here. My part 2 will be on me starting my first ever clothing brand. Y'all should click it out right here. But yeah, but a lot was going on during that time, and I didn't know what to do next. So like yeah, man, I'm gonna have to end it off right here, man. I know y'all enjoyed this video and just got a understanding of who I really am as a person, and just understanding like I'm a clothing brand owner, but I feel like I'm more than just a clothing brand owner. But I'm up and coming. Like I'm on the rise. I have a goal that I'm trying to get to, like a clothing brand owner that's like trying to turn this clothing brand to a household name in the fashion industry. Like as I say in my intro, like that's really what I'm trying to do. And I want to document my process on me doing this. But yeah, my part 2 is gonna be my life journey, man. My struggle to find purpose, bro. Like this struggle will be crazy. Part 2, man. But yeah, man, this your boy Robin. Robins.Flow, either one, but I prefer you call me Robin though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's all I really gotta say, man. I'm out. Peace.